Welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. In today's video, I want to talk about Bitcoin's price increase to $12,000 last night. This breakout continues to look very bullish. The future for Bitcoin, I'm talking the long-term future for Bitcoin, looks very bright. My question to you is, do you own enough Bitcoin? Have you prepared yourself for this? Because $15,000 is the next target for Bitcoin. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about big picture. Give me some context for this. So Bitcoin has already closed on both a weekly and a monthly scale. Bitcoin has already closed higher than it's ever closed for over 2.5 plus years. You can see that here. Bitcoin has indeed closed higher than 11,500 on the weekly scale, making a new weekly high. You can see that here, that Bitcoin has indeed closed higher than $10,000 on the monthly scale, making a new monthly high. This is what we have been waiting for, guys. This is what we've been preparing for. The only other time, in fact, that Bitcoin has ever closed higher on a monthly scale was December of 2017. The only other time that Bitcoin has ever closed higher on a weekly scale has been January of 2018, meaning the only other time that Bitcoin has ever closed higher in its history was during the height of the peak of the last bull run. Do you own enough Bitcoin? Bitcoin is right on track to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year to 2 to 3 years' time from where we are today. We see similar stuff happen every single cycle. The bull market, the bear market, the accumulation phase, the expansion out of the accumulation phase, the reaccumulation phase into a new bull market. Now, Bitcoin is already done with its accumulation phase. Bitcoin has just broken out of its reaccumulation phase. What do you think is going to happen next? I think we're going to see Bitcoin break up to $15,000 and then possibly a retest of the breakout area. So maybe a retest of the $12,000 area. Either way, I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the short term? The long term looks bullish. Now, some people are theorizing that what's causing this Bitcoin breakout is capital flights out of Asia, people using Bitcoin to store and transfer and keep their wealth and leave Asia easily. Some people think what's causing the Bitcoin run-up is just the fact that people are realizing now more than ever that the US dollar and currencies around the world don't last forever. And in fact, your government is basically stealing from you through inflation by causing your dollar to be worth less and less. Now, those are two fundamental reasons. Let's go back to some charts. I'm going to show you 3 charts which Raoul Pal calls incredibly bullish long-term chart patterns. And guys, by the way, make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video. Our channel, we have a major announcement, a major change happening with our channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before we get to that, let's continue down this road. The probabilities in the charts suggested above, which we'll go over right now, suggests that Bitcoin is likely set to be the best performing major asset in the world over the next 24 months and by a big margin. I remain irresponsibly long Bitcoin. And let's go over those charts right now. I like to get the texture of a move by looking at the long-term charts, and Bitcoin is a stunner. The monthly chart has just broken out this month. It has a long way in time and price to go. So the monthly chart on the regular, non-log chart, very bullish. In log terms, it has barely broken out yet. Super early days for what is likely to be a very big move as institutions finally follow what retail Bitcoin investors have known all along, that this is the future and it's widely underpriced. So we've broken out on the log scale, a little bit less, but we've broken out. And it hasn't yet made its move versus gold, but it's about to break out there too. So gold has had an incredible year, but Bitcoin is about to break out versus gold, and it's going to be bullish as well. And not to mention the NASDAQ, it's going to leave the NASDAQ in the dust as well. That is about to break out. Again, these are all incredibly bullish long-term chart patterns. Probability suggests in the next 24 months, Bitcoin is going to be the best performing asset by a big margin. Not to mention the fact that Grayscale has started running national ads on CNBC, MSNBC, Fox, and Fox business. They are going to burr crypto to the masses. And this commercial is available all over social media. I can't play it because it uses a very popular rock song in the commercial, but it's basically talking about the evolution of money throughout history and how Bitcoin is the next step, and talking about how you should invest in their trust at grayscales. All right, major announcement for our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Major change for our channel. I need to tell you about it. First of all, one of the reasons we're doing this is because I think you'll agree with me, the future for cryptocurrency, things are shifting. I think even the most bearish people can tell, at least for the next 1, 2, 3 years, the future for crypto looks bright. And because of that, we need to take some important steps for this channel. And it's more than just what we've talked about in this video. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you subscribe, because in almost every video, it seems, I am articulating and reasoning with you things that the mainstream media don't take time to share with you. And so it's more than just what we talked about in this video as to why the future is so bright. But anyway, the major announcement for our channel is this. To preface this, it was only a week ago that our channel, Altcoin Daily, got terminated by YouTube. Last week, you recall, YouTube totally terminated our channel for 2 whole days. It was just a mistake. They have since reinstated us, obviously, and they admit we did nothing wrong and we follow all the rules. Nevertheless, it has become increasingly obvious that YouTube censors crypto content way too much. So if we're going to continue to thrive and lead this space as crypto content creators, we need to take steps that increase our chance at longevity. I think you know what I'm about to tell you. Many of you have been asking us, are you going to start posting your videos on Library? Are you going to make an account on Steemit? Are you going to make an account on an alternative platform, preferably one that is cryptocurrency related? And the answer is yes. And the platform that we have chosen above all others to do this on is Hyper. Hyper and Altcoin Daily have entered into a partnership. And the reason why we chose Hyper out of everything else that we could have chosen is because Hyper seems to me to have the most going for it in today's day and age, especially as it pertains to cryptocurrency, but even like user interface and more than that. So you can find our content on Hyper in the future. We'll still be posting regularly to YouTube. Well, let me explain this. Let me give you some more details on the project. First of all, what I like about them is their interface is going to be most comparable to TikTok. They're modeling their user interface and, the way you interact with it similar to TikTok. I like that. I think that's a winning strategy. I think that's very modern. And even more than TikTok, because TikTok is only available on the mobile device, Hyper is going to be available mobilely and on your browser. And just like Steem, and just like Library, you earn tokens by creating content. You earn tokens by interacting on the platform. You can earn passive cryptocurrency by being part of the Hyper platform. So if Hyper gains popularity, presumably the token will increase in value as the platform gains success. We've seen that with Binance. We saw that with Steemit for quite some time. Imagine earning cryptocurrency on TikTok. That's what I'm thinking about. So more details, the platform is not available to the general public yet. If you're interested in being one of the first people to check out this cryptocurrency platform, which is similar to TikTok, go to hyper.com. Type in hyper, hyprr.com. Give them your email, and you will be on the first access list. And again, Altcoin Daily is going to have an account here. You can interact with us on Hyper. And again, we will still be uploading normally and regularly on YouTube. In fact, although we could upload our full videos to Hyper, and maybe we will, a lot of the stuff that we're going to post on Hyper is going to be bonus content, a way to engage with you guys differently than what we do on YouTube, shorter TikTok type stuff. So I'm excited about making an account on Hyper. I'm excited because I gave them my email. I'll be one of the first people to use this platform, or just to get a chance to see it when it launches. If you want to find out more about the cryptocurrency side of this project, if you're thinking about this more as an investor in the token, you can go over to howdo.io. But I think like the best thing you can do is just give hyper.com your email. Very simple thing, and you get all the information, and that's the best way to have first access, and then you can decide, do I want to be a part of this or not? And we'll be on it. We'll be showing you our account later, when this thing launches. Launching very soon. How do Hyper, it's the same thing. They rebranded. Their token has increased in value recently, probably because people are excited about the launch. I recommend CoinGecko for the most accurate information regarding their token, CoinGecko. When Hyper launches, we will be showing you the Altcoin Daily account on there. I hope that you decide to make an account on Hyper and interact with us and try it out. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. Are you going to follow us onto Hyper? Let me know in the comments. The TikTok of cryptocurrency projects. Let's try it out, right? And again, although we could post full videos on Hyper, and maybe we will primarily be using Hyper for bonus content, TikTok type content, a way to engage differently than how we do it on here. So I encourage you to look into this, sign up, give them your email, get first access, decide for yourself. I think it's going to be fun. I like Hyper. We'll be showing you our Hyper account when it's made. I hope to see you guys there. Let me know what you think. Do you like Hyper? Do you think this platform can be successful? Do you think the token will be successful? More information to come on Hyper as soon as we have more information to share. Let me know your thoughts. All right, that is it for me today, my friends. If you got value in this video, give it a like. Share this video with a friend if you want them to understand the bullish price action that is Bitcoin lately. If you want them to understand why the breakout is so significant, share this video with a friend. That being said, we're starting the week off strong. See you tomorrow, my friend.